Hello, my name is Joseph Strickland. I'm an applied clinical nutritionist here in South Austin, and I've heard that a lot of people have questions about what are the best vitamin supplements to take, and I'm going to clear that up today. Unfortunately, in this day and age, like bread, for instance, they've taken out the vitamins and minerals because they won't store on the shelf with them in there. They take them out and then they add in synthetic ones that won't make it rot, basically. So the next thing that comes from that is people try to take supplements in order to make up for this lack of nutrition that's in their food. What I'm actually going to talk about is where you get vitamins from and the different sources of vitamins. Now, the first one, and absolutely the worst one, are synthetic vitamins, or vitamins that are actually made in the laboratory, synthesized and made in the laboratory. And one of the reasons for this is because it's an isolated compound. For instance, if you were to eat an orange, which has vitamin C in there, you would get the entire complex, all the different vitamins and minerals that make that orange complete. Whereas if you just take one piece of that, vitamin C, which they call ascorbic acid, and just take that, your body then has an incomplete package which it has to go in and pull from different tissues in the body to make it complete. So it can actually cause nutritional deficiencies. And unfortunately, this is the most common one that people use. It's actually a nutraceutical, again, made in a laboratory, not from food. And that is the worst kind of supplement to take. So one step up from a nutraceutical or synthetic vitamin is actually a natural vitamin. Not necessarily natural that's written on the label, because the FDA doesn't regulate whether or not something has natural on it, whether it actually is or not. But what I'm talking about is that supplement or that vitamin actually comes from food. For example, I'm going to post a link on how to read labels with this video. And on it, it says vitamin A comes from carrot root. That's a natural source. If it says acetate, palmate, or if the source is not given, you know that it's a synthetic vitamin. Now, this particular vitamin A, it might be refined, meaning they take the carrot root and they extract that piece of the vitamin A from that. So it's not necessarily going to give you all the cofactors and things that make you be able to use that vitamin A, but it's definitely better than something made in a laboratory called acetate palmate, for an example. A step up from actual natural supplements is whole food supplements. And what that is a combination of superfoods that have a very high source of whatever vitamin you're talking about, for instance, vitamin C, and they put that into a pill or tablet. The good advantage to this type of supplement is that it has all the different nutrition that's found in nature, so it's not stripped of some piece or it's not fragmented. The body can actually use it, and actually the body sees it as food. So it has a great advantage to not causing distress to the stomach. It's actually digested, and I don't mean to make a commercial for any particular company, because there's various companies that have whole food supplements. You can actually go down to the health food store and ask them, and they will have different brands. And you can also utilize the chart that I gave you linked to this video to see if it's a natural source, and that will also have those natural sources in there if it is a whole food supplement. And most likely it will tell you on the label that it is whole food. Now, the next level above whole food supplements is actually food. It has all the natural vitamins and minerals in there. It hasn't been tampered with. And one of the best sources is actually fruits and vegetables. Unfortunately, in America, with our go-go-go lifestyles, we don't necessarily have the luxury of eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. So people try to generally do supplementation to make up for it. Unfortunately, without having a healthy diet and lifestyle, those supplements probably won't do you a whole lot of good. One of the great things about whole foods is that that's what our bodies evolved with. In other words, we didn't go back a million years ago and have vitamin A, acetate palmate into a pill and then take that. That's not what we grew up on. Food, it was actually engineered by nature to sustain life for a body. So we actually eat food to sustain life. It has all the vitamins and minerals we need. Unfortunately, a lot of that nutrition has been man-changed, meaning they actually refine the food to, quote, let it sit on the shelf better, and increase profits, of course. But the actual source of fruits and vegetables is the best source and will ensure that you get the vitamins and minerals you need. So in review, the best source of vitamins and minerals are whole foods. Remember to eat a very healthy, good diet with lots of fruits and vegetables, good protein, and that's really what I'm talking about.